Hey loves, how are y'all doing? Okay, welcome back to my channel. My name is Teara Shalaneal if this is your first time here. And listen y'all, I'm not even gonna go into this a long intro, but as y'all can tell from the title, I got some tea to tell. Okay, so we're gonna do a little story time about my birth control experience and how my hormones been acting a goddamn fool. Okay. And I'm going to show all my ladies who possibly may not know. I'm gonna show all you queens who may not know how to cover their dark marks. I'm gonna show y'all how I've been covering it up before putting my makeup on. Okay, so if you wants to know the tea about that, or if you a queen that has been on birth control, off birth control, or having a hormonal imbalance like me, y'all got to keep watching this video because I got the tea. That rhymed. I got the tea because my name starts with a T. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this tea time with a tea. Okay, first things first, the form of birth control that I was on was the Depo shot. And for all my queens who do not know, Depo is a shot that you get in your hip, or you can get it in your arm, and you get it every 3 months. Now for me, I definitely, I was on the Depo for about 5+ years. Do not judge me, judge yourself. You in my business.
Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. You in my business? Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that. Nah, I'm playing. But yeah, I was on the Depo shot for about 5+ years. The reason of me even getting on the Depo shot was simply because, child, them periods, them cycles, that cycle used to try to take me out. Okay, heavy bleeding, cramping. Oh my gosh, the cramping was just the cramping. Yeah, the cramping, the bloatiness, and I was just very active. So like me just dealing with all that was not what I wasn't on that type of time. So I wasn't dealing with that at all. I originally tried the birth control pills, and that did not work out for me, love. So I went to the Depo. I'm like, oh, this is convenient. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to have a period. I like this. I want this. I'm gonna give it a try, and that's what I did. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get into my experience on the Depo first. And I do want to tell you guys before I even go ahead and get into it is that Depo is, after doing research and stuff like that, Depo is definitely one of the worst forms of birth control. It has many different side effects, and I'm going to go ahead and put that in a little box up here for you guys to go ahead and see all the side effects. But I'll name a few, which is like the weakening of the joints, weight gain is supposed to be one of them as well. Some women have difficulties having kids, so it's a lot of different side effects with it. Now for me, again, I took it every 3 months. My first 2 times of taking the Depo shot, I spotted every now and then, I'll say. And then I went to just absolutely not having a period at all. Sometimes I would kind of like a cramp, which would mean I was assuming that possibly my period would be coming down at that time, but I actually would not bleed. And the cramps wasn't like really bad. It was just like a little tight, and I just kind of knew. People say they be gaining weight on there on the Depo. I didn't gain no weight. If I did gain any weight, that was simply because I like to eat. My people call me Little Smash a Plate, y'all. And I just love to eat. So I didn't see, and honestly, from high school to college, I pretty much stayed in the same weight size. I was maybe about from 113 in between 113 to 120. I never got no further than 120 during that time. I actually just started gaining weight like when I graduated college. That's when I got into like the 125, 130 kind of area. But originally I was never like that big, so I was just eating because I like to eat. Like the Depo didn't make me gain any weight. Also, I didn't have, the only thing that I would say that I had problems with it, and I'm just now experiencing that actually within the last 2 to 3 years, is that my joints have been a little bit weak. Sometimes like my bones are hurt, or like when I work out. So I've definitely had to start taking like a joint vitamin. And for all the ladies that are still on the depot, because I'm not judging you if you are, I just decided to get off of it and take a break. But for you ladies that are on it, one of the key things that I remember the doctor telling me that I actually did not do I wasn't consistent with it. I did it, but I didn't do it a lot. You need to make sure you're taking vitamin D while you're on the depot shot, simply because when you get off of it, or if you are on it for a long time, it starts to affect your bones and your joints. Also, for all of my ladies that are on any type of birth control, you need to be making sure you're taking like something like a female vitamin, you know, just to keep making sure your hormones stay in balance, and just to keep your uterus strengthening at all times. Just because those birth controls can have a wear and tear on our body, you know, after a long period of time. So for all of y'all who are on birth control, stay on it, because you know, if you don't want no kids, we're not doing that. We don't want to do that. But make sure you're taking a vitamin, you know, on top of that. Okay, so now this is the juicy part right here. Let's go ahead and get into the juicy part of the video. Alright, my experience off the depot. Okay, so I'll tell y'all this. My very last shot that I took was January 2020. I was supposed to go back for my next shot March 2020, I think. Yeah, March 2020 was when I was supposed to go. I decided, okay, you know what, I'm actually ready to give my body a break from the birth control, and I also just wanted to take a break. So I didn't go back in March. Okay, now from March till October, I didn't experience no bleeding, no cramping. I just was wearing panty liners, because if you know, or if you do not know, I'm going to go ahead and tell you. Basically, when you get off the birth control, they have people that say that they haven't received the period in 6 months, or their period didn't come to a year later. So I didn't know exactly when my period was going to come down. The only thing that I was experiencing, and I didn't start to experience that until maybe around July, August, was my boobs was very swole, and I just had to constantly just be massaging them because they was tight. And I guess my hormones really had just started to, you know, they trying to push through, they trying to regroup. You know, my nipples stay on hard. Even now my nipples just stand on hard, so I don't know, but I just have to constantly just massage my boobs throughout the day. So that was the only thing that I was experiencing until October came. The first week of October came, and that cycle, she appeared, and she stayed for about 3 weeks, y'all. I'm not even lying. I was like in between. So like one day I would bleed heavy, one day I would bleed very light, one day I probably wouldn't bleed to that nighttime, the next day I probably would bleed all night, but I wouldn't bleed throughout the day. So like it was a lot going on, and that literally stayed like that, a roller coaster, for about 2 to 3 weeks, y'all. I was literally just bleeding, and my body was just doing all kind of stuff. So I marked it in my calendar thinking like, okay, my body is possibly about to get back on track, so maybe my period is gonna come at the beginning of November. Baby, November get here and she didn't show up. Okay, so she didn't show up. So I'm like, okay. So basically I'm literally just wearing panty liners every day, because I have no clue when I'm gonna bleed, or I just don't know what's going on with my body right now. In the midst of that though, y'all, this is when the trauma comes. I get hormonal bumps out of nowhere. if you watch my get ready with me video, you can see that the face was flawless, okay? And I'm gonna put a picture of my face a couple months ago with no makeup. I'm gonna try to find a picture, video or something. I'm gonna put right here. Because listen, y'all, I maybe a deal with a bump here or like here, but having bumps right here, never in my life have I experienced, okay? So when the bumps came right here, I was like, what's going on? And if y'all notice, like, I had stopped, like, I wasn't really posting pictures or anything like that because, baby, your girl was really insecure. Like, you got dark marks coming out of nowhere. You got these red bumps, y'all, and nothing was literally working. I was doing so much and, like, nothing was clearing this up. It just started clearing up. Because this actually looks good compared to what it originally looked like. But being that I am a woman who never dealt with that period, this is a problem for me. We don't like this. This is I don't like that. I don't like that. So, yeah. And if you guys like, I'm gonna put this little picture that I found. But it'll show you guys that if you're getting bumps right here, those are considered hormonal bumps, okay? And yeah, that I can't believe that this was happening to me. This made me hella insecure. I wasn't used to this type of time. I wasn't used to this. I wasn't used to this. Now, as far as what I've been doing to get my bumps under control, get my hormones under control is, first, y'all, like I said, I was trying everything on my face. So I was definitely doing masks. I was exfoliating my skin. For the dark marks, I was doing tea tree oil, and I was doing lemon. Like, y'all, I was just trying to do anything to just get this to clear away. I was doing alcohol, witch hazel, all the acne. Like, I was just doing all kind of acne routines to try to just get this to calm down. And I think that for the most part, I would say like that tea tree oil and that witch hazel really got like the red marks out and those like really fire red bumps. And it actually like helped with some of the dark spots too, because tea tree oil is made for, like, you know, to help with the dark marks as well. So I would say tea tree and the witch hazel is what helped me the most. Now, what else I've been doing is I found this birth control cleanse. And I'm going to put the link of the description below. I purchased this from Amazon, okay? This cleanse is supposed to restore the body natural hormone balance. It's supposed to help support the menstrual cycle. And it's designed to nourish and support. Support, tone, and gently cleanse the liver and the uterus to prepare your body for pregnancy. Now, for me, I ain't looking to have no children, y'all. I don't want no kids. That's not what I'm doing this for. I'm just doing this to actually just get my body back on track and to get my hormones back balanced, because they clearly like all out of whack right now. This is a 28-day cleanse. I'm only like, I think I'm maybe like 10 days into it. So that can possibly be helping with my bumps as well. And it's a little pack, and you'll put it in a water bottle. For me, I do it in a tea form, just because I like to do a lot of things in tea form. So I've been taking this, so we're going to see how this cleanse works. I've definitely been doing research on a few other cleanses that I've been seeing women say help them. So if this one does not work, I'm going to try another cleanse, but I'm going to give this one a try and see. I'm going to try the full 28 days to see how this works out for me, okay? And also, another thing that I've been taking, and I take this on my cycle as well, is the raspberry leaf. So this comes in a This comes in a pill form and it also comes in a tea form. So the raspberry leaf tea is very good. It's good to just tighten the uterus, and this also just helps with cramps. Like, I like to take this, well, I plan to like take it like at least a week before your cycle comes, and I think that kind of like helps. I read a review that one girl was doing that and she said that helped her. My cycle actually currently just came down, so it is December 3rd, and so basically I got a cycle in October, I didn't get one in November, and now I got one in December. Yeah, so I am taking my raspberry tea leaf because I am currently cramping, so I've already taken 3 of these. Yeah, I've already taken 3 of these this morning, but so we'll see how that goes. And then I take this at night just because I take a lot of vitamins. Like, I do my sea moss, my ginger, my key lime, all that stuff in the morning before I go to work. So this is just something that I take at night. Hopefully this clears up your skin, clears up my skin, because I did see that one girl said that it didn't necessarily help with her cycle, but it definitely helped improve her skin. So yay, hopefully that works out. Now that I pretty much told you guys the whole story time, I'm going to do my eyebrows, and then I'm going to come back and just show you guys how I've been covering up my dark marks, and then okay, y'all, so now that I got my eyebrows on, I'm just gonna show you ladies how I been covering up these little ugly things, honey. So first I go in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal. Here. Now, again, I'm sure a lot of you ladies already know this trick, but I just wanted to kind of show y'all, because I didn't have to do, like, I've never had to do this until now. I've never really like had to cover up any dark marks. So I apply this on the area, and then I use my finger because the beauty blender, I think it was blending it out like too much, and like it didn't have enough full coverage for me. So I like to do it with my hand just to blend it out. Those other little dark marks y'all see, they're like very light. My makeup covers those on its own, so like I don't have to do those, or I never felt the need to. Now you don't want to apply like too much, because you don't want the orange's color to come through your foundation. So you don't want to apply too much, but you just want to make sure you have enough coverage. So I usually just apply it on like my darkest marks, but y'all, honestly, it's only been like this that I've been really having issues with. So now that I have blended the conceal in a little bit, I'm gonna go in with my NARS foundation. And y'all, I just started using NARS, and like, it's so freaking bomb. I love the coverage, and I love how it makes my face look, how my skin looks. It just looks flawless. I'm gonna go ahead and put the name of the NARS foundation that I wear in my description box, so y'all make sure y'all check that out. Okay, we done applied the foundation, honey, and we looking flawless. Dark marks are covered. Now, of course, you can see my you can see a couple of my bumps, you know, but I was able to kind of like just control that area, you know, just to kind of like camouflage it and do the best that I can do. But as far as like those dark marks, definitely covered me and got me feeling a little bit more confident in myself. And okay, honey, so I am going to do the rest of my makeup off the video, and then I just want you guys to see the final product of how my face fully looks with a full face of makeup applied over my hormonal dark marks. Okay, so finished product, baby. Okay, so you don't see any like reddish oranges undertones underneath my foundation. So everything is well blended and just well applied. You go ahead on, Teara Shalaneal. Okay, so that is the end of my video. And listen, I did not tell you guys throughout this whole video, but I'm going to tell y'all now. If y'all have not liked, comment, or subscribe, go ahead and do that right now. Okay, get your girl to 700 subscribers, please and thank you. And honestly, I just really hope that this video, I hope the ladies that are watching this, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I was able to help someone and just encourage someone, or just for someone to know that they're not alone if you're going through the same situation that I'm going through, you know, with your hormone imbalancing and just getting these random dark marks and things that you're just normally not used to. So I hope I was able to educate you guys on things that I'm learning, my experience, and I hope that I was able to help someone by telling them or telling you guys about my double experience. So again, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Support your girl. I appreciate all the support that's already been given to me, and I'll see y'all next video.